Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So we are going to discuss about literary appreciation. Literary appreciation involves analyzing and evaluating literary works to understand their deeper meanings and appreciate the artistry of the authors. So based on definition, there are two main keywords in literary appreciation. For the first, to understand a deeper meaning and appreciating. Okay, so in literary appreciation, in this course, for the first consists of historical analysis. There are three main components: influence of historical events, social and cultural norms, and author's background. Okay, we try to discuss what is the aim of historical analysis. The aim is to understand how historical background influenced the content, themes, and style of literary works. This involves examining how historical events, social development, and political and economic conditions influence authors and their works. Authors that every literature is always correlates with the what happened in certain era. Okay, we discuss about what happened in certain era. There are four elements like with the background of authors. For example, what discuss about the Hamlet by William Shakespeare. In the Elizabethan period, we already know that Elizabethan period is like transition from the classical to the condition of the society. Okay, which the gap between the poor and the rich are also a big. Okay, and historical events, social cultural developments, and political criticism. Okay, so this is why the important why historical analysis is one of the approach to analyze the literature, to the approach to analyze literature appreciation. The next is contextual analysis. We discuss about contextual analysis consists of three main keywords. For the first, like political and philosophical context, literary traditions and movement, and intertextuality. Okay, contextual analysis is an approach that to understand and analyze the literature work in a broader context, which includes not only historical context but also cultural, social, political, and even biographical context. Okay, so we discuss about contextual is we also analyze but in the outside of the literature itself, like the cultural, social, political, and even biographical context. That means to understand how context outside the text influence meaning of literature work. This involves analyzing relationship between the text and external factors that influence our discussion in the text. The keywords of contextual is external factors, like I said to you, like cultural, social, and political, and also biographical context. Okay. Number three is textual analysis, with the approach that focus on the system of the text itself. Okay, it involves examining structural and stylistic elements like of literature works, like language, theme, motive, symbol, and narrative structure. Okay, in textual analysis consists of this keyword like purpose, structure, content, and context. And you already learn about like elements like drama, like plot, setting is one of the approach. These are elements that we analyze. Can we analyze through the textual analysis? Because what? Because textual analysis is the approach that to analyze the component of text itself. Is the text or is the literature works are completely followed by the structure itself, or maybe need some improvement. Okay, psychoanalytic criticism. Okay, keywords of this approach is there are four. For the first, like unconscious motivation, symbolism, psychological insight, and Freudian concept. Okay, Freudian concept is famous approach that used in this criticism, especially psychoanalytic. Why? In Freudian concept consists of three main components. This called id, ego, and superego. It we discuss about like desire. Okay, ego discuss about the logic, logic, and the superego discuss about norm that come from the outside of the character itself. Okay, in psychoanalytic we can analyze how the characters play in the text, for example like in the novel, but in the perspective of psychoanalytic, especially the utterance, the decision that made by a character is purely from the desire or from the norm, from the ego, and also use the superego or as a norm of the society. And we also analyze the spirit of the authors is correlate when the authors try to make the characters, okay, is there is also correlation between the psychology of the authors that is inserted in the characters. This is psychoanalytic is like I said is interesting, but we have to know deeply what is going on, especially in the character, especially in the perspective of the psychology. Okay, unconscious motivation in point number 1 is tends to how many decisions, utterance, maybe play that made by characters is based on desire or it as a we use Freudian concept, or maybe followed by conscious space like ego and superego. Okay, so thank you for listening my video. This is the end of our material in English introduction to English literature course. Okay, this video is useful for you to watch the material before you are entering the class. Okay, and also I already complete this video by attach the module also, and some maybe reference from the internet like website or maybe YouTube. Okay, thank you for your participation, and I close this recorded video. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.